Hi guys, and welcome back to WatchGauge. My name is John Keel, and I have a couple of very special announcements today. First thing is, as many of you know, I was a guest on the Urban Gentry a couple weeks ago. I really appreciate all their support and getting WatchGauge's name out there. And because of that, naturally, my website traffic and my social media and everything went bananas. The one thing that happened that was really unexpected. TGV, the host of the Urban Gentry, fell in love with the NTH Nacken Blue, and he ended up purchasing one for himself. Then he subsequently did a unboxing video. At the time he purchased his Nacken Blue, I had 3 in stock. I sold one to him, 2 almost immediately afterward, and then all of a sudden these videos started hitting the waves, and I started getting tons of emails, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, and so on and so forth, saying, hey, when can I buy a Nacken Blue? When can I buy an NTH Nacken? Now, the NTH Nacken Modern Blue and the NTH Nacken Modern Black have been sold out worldwide. So, with all that demand, I made a phone call to Chris Vail, the owner of NTH, and I said, hey, Chris, man, there are a lot of guys, or people, I should say, sorry, gals, sorry, ladies. There are a lot of people who are calling and asking about the NTH Nackens. What do you say we do a custom run just for WatchGauge? And he was all about it. So my announcement, one of my 2 announcements today is that the NTH Nacken Modern Blue and Modern Black are going to be available starting today and only available till December 15th on a pre-order basis. What I mean by that is any orders we get from now till December 15th, that will determine how many watches we have manufactured and likely not to be made again. I can't say never, but the plan right now is that we're only going to make the Nacken Modern Black and the Nacken Modern Blue from now, based on this pre-order from now till December 15th. Now, each watch is going to be available in 2 versions. There's going to be a black in a no date version as well as a date version if you prefer a date. There's going to be a blue in no date and a date version if you prefer a date or not. So again, if you love the NTH Nacken Modern Black, Modern Blue, now's the time to take action. Jump on WatchGauge.com. There's a pre-order going on. Now, a pre-order means that we're going to take the orders. We're going to figure out how many we have to have made, and then we are going to put in the order to have them made. The watch will not be deliverable till sometime in April. Obviously, we want that to be much sooner, but if we give you an April 15th date on or about, we feel it's safe, and we would love to surprise you with maybe a little bit earlier. So, that being said, super stoked to incorporate the wrist check here. The NTH Nacken Modern Blue as well as the Modern Black are now available on a pre-order basis. So, I'm super excited about that. The other announcement I really want to make that I didn't think I was going to be able to make this early on in WatchGauge's life. A couple of months ago, Chris and I were talking about how I want to grow WatchGauge enough so where we can order watches custom based on you know, what we feel will sell, what I happen to love. And he threw a couple designs out at me. He threw about 7 or 8 different designs that he had on the drawing board that he's never made before. And I absolutely instantaneously fell in love with one of them. It is known as the Nazario. So the second announcement I'm going to make is along with the pre-order for the Nackens, I'm opening up a pre-order for the Nazario. Now the Nazario is an homage to a Rolex that I, in my 18 years in the watch industry, had almost never even heard of. And if I had, it went in one ear and out the other. That Rolex is called the Zerographe. So rumor has it, based on my research, Rolex only made 7 Zerographs ever. And of the 7 Zerographs, there are only about 4, I think there's only 4 remaining in known existence. Now the Zerographe had many firsts for Rolex, and I have some notes here so I don't want to miss anything and I don't want to mistake in anything. So the Rolex Zerographe was originally designed and manufactured in the 1930s. And it was, let's see, couple things here. Again, I'm going in my notes. I apologize. I'm not very smooth with this stuff when I have to detail list. But it's the very first Rolex ever with a rotating bezel. So it is literally the precursor to the Submariner, the Yachtmaster, the the GMT. and every one of those, because it was the very first Rolex ever that had a rotating bezel. It also housed Rolex's very first in-house chronograph movement. So in the 1930s, Rolex really wanted to be on top of the, in front of the curve in terms of technology and what they can manufacture. So they manufactured the Zerographe, housing its very first chronograph movement made in-house. The other thing that you'll notice is the California dial. It's a very, very cool design. You see them quite often in Panerais. I think Grupo Gamma just did one on the micro brand scene. Cool, very cool, beautiful look. And so the Zerographe was one of only 2 watches that Rolex ever made with a California dial. The other one was the reference 5500. It was the very first Rolex in the Oyster case. Now when you look at a Rolex, a modern Rolex, almost every one of them says Oyster on the dial, with the exception of Cellini, and I don't know about any others. But almost every watch is in their Oyster case, and the Zerographe was the very first one ever. So let's get back to the Nazario. The Nazario is an homage, pays tribute to the Rolex Zerographe. And the funny thing is, when I saw the design, I flipped out about it before I knew it had such cool history in the design and in the inspiration. So that all being said, I don't want to take up a ton of your time. I feel like sometimes my videos go pretty long. So right now, on WatchGauge, you can purchase the NTH Nacken Modern Blue with date or without date, the NTH Nacken Modern Black with or without date, and you can purchase a WatchGauge exclusive, never before seen in the world, NTH Nazario. All the specs are on the website, but it's based in the same case. If you're watching this video on YouTube, in the comments, all of the links will be there. If you haven't seen the TGV videos, the Urban Gentry videos, you know, the one with me where I was a guest, and the other one where he did his unboxing of his watch. But those links will be in the description as well as links to WatchGauge.com, where you can get your Nackens and your Nazario. Keep in mind, this pre-order will only run from today to December 15th. At midnight, December 15th, at the end of the day, pre-orders are done. The next day we're placing our orders. Watches are going to be deliverable hopefully sooner, but we're looking at mid-April. Any questions, any comments, leave them down below in the comments section. You're always welcome to email me, watchgauge@gmail.com. Certainly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. We've got a Facebook page. Instagram, Twitter, it's @WatchGauge. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm so stoked to make this happen, and get on there and check them out, man. Appreciate it. Love this business, love what I'm doing. Thank you guys so much. Bye.